Hey, welcome to Dajuan's Aerial Quad channel. We are continuing going back up I-44 in the same old way, but this time we are rocking the Mini 5 Pro instead of the Mini 4 Pro. As you can see, we are in Bourbon, Missouri, home of one of the funniest water towers. But it's not that one, and it's not the one we're about to see next. It's the one just a little ways up the road. We'll get there. So, once again, we're just kind of recovering our steps from the earlier days of the Mini 4 Pro. If I'm thinking here when I upload this video, I will link that one somewhere. I think I know how to do that. Here. Warhawk. The Bourbon Warhawks. There's the funny one in the background. Bourbon. Very nice. And let's mosey on over toward the funny tower now. If this is your first video in this series here, about a week ago, Missouri got roughly a foot of snow. And here, a few days ago, I had a conference start in the middle of the state. I'm on the eastern side of the state. So I was out here, flew around there a little bit at the resort, and now I'm covering the trip home, taking some time here on my journey. Sure takes a lot longer this way than if I drove straight there, but getting some fun footage of some places, and some new places, and some repeats. This, of course, being a repeat. The Bourbon Tower. The one that really looks like it could be full of bourbon. Working on my orbiting skills. Pretty mediocre so far, I would say. But Bourbon, very good. Let's putt around a little bit more here. See what else this town has to offer. Like a lot of central Missouri, there's a ton of farmland. Well, I think that might be our next video up there. I think they're about that close. But yeah, tons of farmland here. Putting the Mini 5 Pro through its paces today. A very rural community. Pretty much entirely single-family homes. If you are following my trip here, the check engine light is still very much on. So I have only shut the car off once, and that was at a gas station. Otherwise, playing it safe. Not interested in getting stuck on the side of the road somewhere with a Dodge minivan that won't turn over. Let's follow the tracks a bit here. All right, that little bump in altitude, I didn't do that. Same with that one there. Let me try it in sport mode and see if that happens.
Obstacle sensing unavailable. Fly with caution.
That is a fun quirk about the Mini 5 Pro that I haven't noticed with the 4. All right, I'll do this one because some of these trees hang over the tracks a little closer than I care for. Very good. Very good. This must be something to do with the school. Maybe their transportation building. Although that is a lot of buses. There's a lot of building, rather. Unless they do a lot of work on their own equipment. Or that might be unrelated to the school completely. This might be a bus servicing business. I have seen at least one of those today. Any sort of signage? Nothing I can see. Oh well. Now there's got a gas tank in the back. I bet it's just part of the school. Especially, yeah, okay, this is a school right here, so. Nearly connected. Bourbon Elementary School. I don't know why I think that's so funny. I'll take my kid to school in the Bourbon. Alright, we got another tower way out there to the east. I don't think I'm going to make it to that one. But maybe. You seem to be gaining on it pretty quickly. Don't know if that's part of Bourbon or if that's a smaller little area. Well, we've gone this far. Let's set the cruise and push on out there. Get off a cruise, take a look around here. Yes, very rural. It's what we come to expect from this area. Very nice. Some more barns there. Frozen ponds. Often when they have ponds on property, they use those for grazing, for the cattle to drink out of. Don't see any livestock on that lot, though. Alright, over a mile away now. Man, this Mini 5 Pro. I've probably mentioned it once or twice per video, but it just keeps impressing me. The performance you get and the flight time duration. And these plus batteries. I only have plus batteries for this. If I remember right, when this came out, it was kind of controversial because the plus batteries and the regular batteries were both at or over, put the drone over 250. Yeah, it's another Bourbon tower. Very good. And a big part of the purpose of the mini drones is that they're sub 250. Ball diamonds here.
Max altitude reached.
Which helps, with some regulatory stuff. Makes it a little bit easier on the pilot on the back end. But that doesn't seem to be as much of a thing you can do with the 5 Pro. But for all the features you're getting, I don't mind slapping my sticker on the side of it. I have the plus batteries on the 4 Pro also, so the only one I don't have, identified or whatnot in that way is the Mini 4K. So I don't really notice it much, to be honest, which is kind of how I operate most of the time. We'll mosey on back and get the drone in the car and head on up the road. I know where the next stop is going to be. It is another place we've recently flown with another actual set of comical water towers. If you know the area or if you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. So we'll go ahead and bring it in here off screen. Thanks for watching Dejuan's Aerial Quad channel, and I do hope I see you next time.